Guys, welcome back to another episode of Garment of the Week. My name's Jake Nolan, and this is my partner in crime, Michael Vlasis.
G'day guys.
Let's talk about this one. It's very cool. The fabric is awesome. Now, let's talk about the client brief first. First up, this is for my client Ian. He doesn't wear suits every single day. However, he does have a need to look sharp every now and then. He also wears, stuff that's quite casual, but again, still needs to dress up and look sharp. So the brief for him normally is something that's a little bit different, has a lot of color, he's very lightweight and breathable, and he's very versatile in the way that he can wear it. While he does want to stand out, he can wear something with, chinos or jeans, and it goes really nicely with it, and he doesn't have to think too much about it. So let's have a little bit of a chat about the actual type of fabric and the construction, because I think this is where the money is on this garment.
Agreed.
Mike, take it away, mate.
This bad boy is from our London collection. Now, there's a few intricacies about this garment. We'll start with the fabric and then go into sort of construction. This is a cross weave, can be perceived as maybe a hop sack. However, cross weave means that the weave just goes over each other. It's very, very, very lightweight. Almost sort of Hessian feeling, if you know what that kind of feels like, but a bit more luxurious, basically. This can be paired as either a sports jacket or a full suit, or you can wear the trousers. We recommend just a white shirt, so the trousers stand out, the shirt's with background noise. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful garment. Obviously, it stands out. This is someone obviously wants to create a bit of a buzz around if they're wearing a jacket or the trouser. Now, construction-wise, this is definitely an advanced kind of thing that we don't chat with too many clients. If they have an understanding, we go through it. However, there's a few ways to make a garment, as you probably know by now if you've watched our videos. Fused, half canvas, full canvas, semi-handmade, handmade. And then the other one, which is this weird area, unconstructed. Now, unconstructed typically means that there's no fusing, no canvassing inside the body of the garment. However, you can have different levels of unconstructed. Bear with me. You can have an unconstructed with shoulder pads, without shoulder pads. You can have unconstructed with lining, without lining. You can have unconstructed, complete lined, no canvassing, no shoulder pads. Now, what's the benefit of these things? If you have unconstructed, typically it's going to be a lighter weight garment, not have the same structure as a business kind of jacket. You don't want it to be, because you want it to be kind of a little bit more summery, a little bit more relaxed kind of looking and feeling. So it's not gonna have that shape, it's gonna crease a little bit, it's gonna collapse a little bit. It's part of the look. Much like linen's meant to crease, this is meant to collapse a little bit in these areas.
More of a casual sort of feel,
Correct,
right?
It's a casual suit, right? And it's a casual kind of look. Now, some clients that want the lightweight feel of this fabric will put canvassing in it to have the structure. But typically, this kind of fabric, sports jacket, you go unconstructed. Now, typically how we do our unconstructed garments is no shoulder pads, half lined or no line, which we've done half line on this garment here for Ian, I believe, which means that you're gonna get the breathability of the unconstructed garment, as well as have the beauty of the sort of the light fabric. If you did it full line as well, it wouldn't take away too much of the heat factor, but it's not gonna be as breathable. So best rule of thumb, unconstructed is no canvassing, no fusing, half lined or no lined, which when we open the jacket, you'll kind of see here that it doesn't have that kind of inside lining, basically.
And that's where we mainly permeate heat, is actually from our back. So if you get rid of that lining completely, you're essentially getting rid of, another layer of material that just allows the garment to breathe really nicely.
Great point, man.
And air circulation, keep us cool.
Great point. What do you do on styling in this bad boy?
Styling, okay, so as Mike just touched on before, it is a versatile suit, so it can be worn as a sports jacket or a suit. How we actually pulled this off, obviously the fabric looks a little bit more casual than your navy or your stripe. But style feature-wise, pockets instead of two, standard pockets, we've gone for a patch pocket. This is, again, just make something look a little bit more casual. Whilst when you do wear it as a suit, no one's going to notice. It still looks quite formal at the same time as well. But when you pair it with a pair of jeans or chinos, it really makes it look like a casual jacket. Buttons, we've actually gone for a darker brown. These are crushed horn buttons as well, so they have some nice luster to them. And that just means that if you do wear brown shoes or a brown belt, it's going to go nicely with it. It's going to match. It's going to pull in your whole outfit together. Lapels, a notch lapel, a little bit wider, a little bit more of a higher gorge as well, so they sit higher up on the shoulder. I think this looks a little bit more modern. It really pulls together, really nicely. It also allows, if someone has a wider shoulder set, it pulls in the garment really nicely, and just creates really nice symmetry down to the first button.
Great.
What else have you got there, Mike?
I think that's kind of everything in terms of, I mean, you've obviously gone for a low button position, which is great. I mean, I know you touched on pretty much pairing the brown shoes, the brown belt, which I think is a great versatility. We've gone for side tabs on this, so you won't be wearing a belt. However, if you did do this as a belt option, you have the benefit of doing that if you want to wear it as just a casual trouser versus, you know,
what would you wear, like, in terms of pairing this, because this might be something that, you know, if you are wearing this suit, you might find difficult in terms of pairing shirt-wise, tie-wise, all that sort of stuff. What we'd like to say is keep it very simple. White shirts. If you're going to wear a blue or a pink, make it really sort of pastel light, so almost white. And solid color ties. You don't want to add any more pattern to it. It's there's enough pattern in the fabric itself.
We've spoken about the pattern sort of matrix, if you will, the minor, major, minor. With this kind of suit, think logically. It's a loud jacket, it's a loud trouser. You want your tie, your shirt to be complete background noise. You don't want it to fly. You can really cheapen a beautiful suit like this. If you try mess about with too many color options, you can really mess it up. So less is more, definitely in general, but even more so with this beauty here. Let us know what you guys think. Obviously, this is a bit more of an exciting one that we've done. We hope you guys love it. Anyone that doesn't like it, give us feedback. Let us know what you think. But we always appreciate your feedback. We want to know what your thoughts are, as always. Till next time, guys, Mike and Jake out.
Thanks, guys.